Good afternoon, Scott. Thank you for joining us after this 1-1 draw at home to Alvechurch, which I must add feels like a win. You must be delighted with the spirit that was shown out there on the pitch today.
Yeah, it was good. We chatted before the game just about obviously where the kind of lads are at. You know, the run of games that they've had obviously has not been great. Their confidence is quite low. Obviously the results that we've had over the last few weeks, we've conceded quite a lot of goals to be fair. But you know, Tuesday and Thursday we trained, and the attitudes and the effort was really good. And you know, they showed really good signs of a team that, you know, could go out today and pick a result up. So we just tried to build on that really. But I think first half in the game we had 3 or 4 really good chances. Really good where we'd be disappointed not to come in 2 or 3-0 up. And we've given them a couple of half chances to be fair, but you know, in the main the game itself was, I think, you know, we deserved a point. It was obviously to get back in it shows a bit of character which the lads haven't been able to do of previous weeks. But you know, I just said to them at the end, I said, look, if they show the same attitude and they show the same character that they've just displayed for 90 minutes and the way they trained the last 2 weeks, they'll be absolutely fine and they will get themselves out of trouble.
Just back to the point now where we went, you say we deserved a draw.
Yeah.
We went that goal down to Sam McClintock's goal. And at that point then, an all number of things going through your head. What do we do? Do we go gung-ho and lose 2-0?
No, I think the hardest part for us, to be fair today, was we lost 2 players with injury. So obviously Callum had a hamstring problem at half time, and he felt that he couldn't carry on, so we needed to make a change straight away with that. So we went with Clem. We thought Clem could be a bit of a ball carrier for us and somebody that could get further forward, and you know, for us he scored the goal, so it paid off. And obviously the first half, you know, McEwen's gone down again with a hamstring, so we were forced to make another change. But you know, I think most of the lads today that were on the bench, you know, we said to them, look, you know, be prepared to come on and play a part in the game, because it will happen at some point where we will have to change it. I thought they were fantastic. You know, I thought Alvechurch they had a lot of possession. I thought they moved the ball really quickly and they were very well drilled. But you know, in the grand scheme of the game, I didn't think other than the goal they created a great deal. They had probably I think we had one cleared off the line. Jazz pulled a couple of saves off, but you know, equally we had the same sort of chances. So you know, we knew we'd have a chance.
In the overall context of the season, it was great to get that point on the board, so credit to you and the lads today. But you personally, did you enjoy the day and the occasion of being Tamworth Football Club manager, from being a hometown boy and former player, of course?
Listen, of course, I've worked for the club now for, I think it's my 3rd season, so I'm heavily invested in the club as a staff member. I work doing the academy, I work doing general manager, I help commercial. There's lots of stuff that I'm doing for the club, and you know, for me, any way that I can help out, you know, I will. So I spoke to Gaz when Gaz was in charge, and I said, look, if I can help out, I will, in any way, shape or form. You know, I'm not after getting involved and trying to take the job. It's not something that at the moment I'm in a position to be able to do. But you know, the chairman come to me and asked me to step in. He felt that I was, you know, equipped enough to take the game and training this week, which, you know, it's been really enjoyable, it's been good. And to get a point and to stop the rut of losing and to score, which we haven't done for a while. You know, there's 3 big milestones for us today, like, you know, not losing, scoring and coming from behind as well. The boys they're delighted, because I think in previous weeks they probably go 2 or 3 under there and probably give up, or the game don't go their way. So to come back shows massive, massive sort of progression for the lads, and a bit of belief for them as well. A bit of belief that they can actually do something and get the club, you know, get some points on the board and get the club safe.
Absolutely. Scott, the club are obviously recruiting for the managerial position, which may be sorted out before Saturday's trip away to Leiston. But if it's not, are yourself and Robbie happy to continue in caretaker role?
Yeah, I mean, initially we spoke to the chairman and Steve and said that, look, you know, we'll help out for as long as needs be. Initially the discussion was that we would take it to Saturday today. and get the game out of the way today, and then obviously sit down and discuss where they were at with the candidates that they've spoke to or interviewed. I haven't spoke to him yet in terms of sort of finding out where we are with that, with those discussions. So I'm not sure what his thoughts are, but I'm pretty sure that we'll have a discussion with each other over the next 24 hours, 48 hours, where they'll start giving me some indication as to whether we're preparing for Saturday with Tuesday, Thursday training again, or whether we'll be, handing it over, say after Tuesday, to somebody coming in. So, at this moment in time, I can't really tell you what's what really, but we'll be prepared to help the club. So if we need to, we'll help the club in any way.
Okay, thank you. We'll just finish off on any fresh injuries that may have cropped up today. You've mentioned a couple already, which we had to make substitutions for. If you could just summarise that for us, that'd be great.
Yeah, so obviously Callum's gone down with a hamstring strain. I think he's not pulled his hamstring, he's gone down with a real tightness in his hamstring, and I think it was more of a precautionary substitution. He didn't want to completely pull his hamstring and then obviously be out for weeks. So with the amount of injuries we've already got, it'd be stupid to lose another player. And obviously McEwen's gone down with a hamstring, and again, he's going to now probably spend the next couple of weeks nurturing that and trying to get back to some sort of fitness to maybe play the last, pivotal couple of months in the season. So, both mild injuries, but enough to obviously make them obviously come off the game today.
Yeah, a couple more. There's a lot made of Dan Bradley coming back to the club as a former player as well, and he's been absent through injury.
Yeah.
So
Dan's had a scan, and the results come back earlier this week, or later this week, should I say. The results were not as expected. I think Dan was a bit disappointed with the results, and he's probably going to have to sort out, what the next kind of plan is for himself with his results. He's in discomfort obviously anyway, but there's a lot of issues around his scan, so I think he might be out for a bit longer than he thought, which is a massive obviously shame. But then we've got Alex Jones starting to do rehab and starting to show signs of him being on the brink of maybe returning in the next sort of 2 or 3 weeks. So from a club point of view, it's we need these boys back because they're they're key players for us.
Yeah, sure. Okay, Scott, I've kept you long enough. Thank you very much for your time.